Hi, everyone. My name is Ross Sutton, and I'm the Associate General Counsel at the Scientific Equipment and Furniture Association, also known as SEFA. And I'm joined by my dad, David Sutton, who is SEFA's Executive Director and General Counsel.
Hello, Ross.
Hey, Dad. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the benefits of SEFA membership and how to join SEFA. So, SEFA currently has 165 members from 28 different countries, and all the countries that our members are based in are listed here. So as you can see, SEFA is truly an international organization. We also have a few different categories of SEFA membership. We have executive members who are manufacturers, sustaining members who are dealers, distributors, and installers, and associate members who are architects and lab planners.
We also have advisory board members, which consist of the world's leading lab architects, lab planners, and engineers. These folks are responsible for the world's leading lab design buildings, many of them which have received awards for those laboratory designs. The advisory board members help us write our laboratory grade standards and also make presentations during our annual conference as well as at other conferences throughout the world. SEFA has standard writing committees, which are very important to us. There is currently 16 standards for laboratory grade furniture and related equipment. As you can see at the bottom, there are two standards that are in draft form: laboratory grade flooring and laboratory grade washers. SEFA is uniquely situated to organize these committees and to gather the necessary professionals to write these laboratory grade standards. There are many benefits of SEFA membership. First of all, when you're a SEFA member, you're part of a worldwide networking forum of like-minded professionals. There are many opportunities to network, which I'll go over in a little while. SEFA members also have a competitive advantage over non-member companies, since many projects in other parts of the world require SEFA membership in order to bid on projects. You have greater visibility and speaking opportunities because SEFA organizes those opportunities at places such as ACAMA in Frankfurt, Germany, Arab Lab in Dubai, and Lab Design Conference, as well as Analytica China in Shanghai. As I mentioned before, SEFA's working committees and standard writing establish SEFA members as being more knowledgeable about laboratory grade furniture, and we require independent test results to prove that a company makes laboratory grade products. Our members participate in these standard writing committees covering the products that they manufacture. I will also talk briefly about the biennial global market survey, which is provided at no additional charge to our SEFA members, which tries to survey the entire market in the world for laboratory products that are made by our SEFA members, as well as trying to project a 5-year compounded annual growth rate throughout the world by region. And then there are also opportunities to market your company on the SEFA website for no additional charge. As I mentioned, SEFA hosts amazing networking events for its members throughout the world. We usually have in attendance from 100 to 150 of our SEFA members and related industry colleagues at these events. There's no additional charge for these events, as it's part of your SEFA membership and your meeting registration. The SEFA annual conference is considered by many to be the mother of all networking events, in that we have between 150 to 180 members, industry colleagues, architects, and lab planners attend these events. We have a golf outing, as shown by one of these wonderful pictures, this one at the 2024 conference at Torrey Pines in La Jolla, California. The networking event is shown on the left side. And then there is an award ceremony for the SEFA Lab of the Year winner. This is the preliminary agenda for our upcoming meeting, November 5th through the 7th in Miami, Florida. this year. As you can see, it starts on November 5th with a golf tournament on the famous Blue Monster Golf Course at Trump National in Miami. And then there will be a welcome reception from 5:30 to 7:30 on Wednesday. On Thursday is jam-packed with activities. For example, there'll be a year in review in the morning on Thursday. The global market survey I discussed before is coming out at that meeting for the very first time. SEFA members and attendees will be able to review and discuss that global market survey. Now, the SEFA Lab of the Year competition, we identified two finalists by judges selected in August after the submissions are made on August 1st is the deadline. And those judges will be in attendance at our annual conference that will discuss how they judge the competition. And there'll be two competing presentations made by the finalists. And after those presentations are made, there'll be an announcement of who the Lab of the Year winner is, as well as the High Honors Award winner. After lunch, there'll be standard writing committee meetings, as you can see, starting with a general session discussion about chemical resistance testing, followed by casework meeting, lead flooring, fume hoods, etc. On Friday will be our annual meeting, first thing in the morning, followed by additional standard writing committees, as well as advisory board meetings.
So another benefit of SEFA membership is that SEFA members have a competitive advantage over non-member companies, as membership denotes a long-term industry commitment. And in fact, some projects actually require SEFA membership as a condition to bid. And that's something that we hear a lot from our members is that they feel that their SEFA membership put their bid over the top and won them a job. Also, like my dad mentioned, we offer our members speaking opportunities at major industry events, such as ACMA, Arab Lab Live, Lab Design Conferences, and Analytica China. Over the years, we've developed great relationships with these trade shows, and so we're always able to offer our members opportunities to get in front of their potential customers and talk about why their products are so great.
As I mentioned before, there is a biennial global market survey that is done. This is a page from the 2023 global market survey, and this just is one example of how the market is segmented, broken down, and there is the ability of our market survey company, Top Down Analytics, to determine how large the market is, and probably more importantly for members, to try to estimate what the compounded annual growth rate will be for the industry. So as you can see in 2024, it was estimated that the global market for furniture, enclosures, fixtures, work surfaces is approximately $3 billion, with a compounded annual growth rate for the world of 6.8% for 2022 through 2027. This information is extremely important to our members. Now, this is just one page of a 50, 60 page report. So there's a lot of detailed information that comes with this report. And as I said before, this report will be unveiled for the very first time to our members at the November 2025 annual conference in Miami, Florida. And I should mention that there's many opportunities to sponsor an exhibit at the 2025 annual conference, and members and non-members alike are invited to attend that conference. Now, becoming a SEFA member is fairly straightforward and simple, and all of the information can be found on the SEFA website under sefalabs.com/join SEFA. For executive or sustaining members, we require 2 letters of reference from 1, a supplier, and 2, an architect, owner, or lab planner. Sometimes this is one of our advisory board members. A SEFA member must also complete a SEFA member reference form on behalf of the applicant. So the applicant will tell us the SEFA member that will recommend them or refer them to us as a potential member, and we will take care of the rest with that actual member. Now, this is really important. So, if you're an executive, if you're applying for executive membership as a manufacturer, you must have a test report from one of our approved test labs. And we have test labs located throughout the world. All of them can be found at cefalabs.com. And you must show us that you manufacture at least one product that meets our exacting laboratory grade standards. Once you do that and fill out the application and provide the necessary references, and you get a reference from a SEFA member, then the board of directors will consider your application for membership.
Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to follow us on social media. We're most active on LinkedIn and YouTube, and you can find us by just searching SEFA Labs on either platform. Thanks again.
Thank you.